Morning. All right, quick morning stop at the gym. Now I head home, go to work, I guess. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, Isla, do you like your new headphones that you got for your birthday? Rhiannon, did you do that doll's hair all by yourself?
Yeah.
Let's see it. That looks like it took some time.
It did.
Get up. It's time to take on the world.
No.
Morning, hounds. All right, phone calls and emails are done for now. Time to go to work. It's a little bit early to be thinking about our harvest time tillage, but I'm gonna hook this chisel plow up and then try to get the deep bander tank on. I'm not sure. That hooks up a little bit difficultly, so I'm not sure if I can do that on my own without somebody here helping me, but I want to hook these things up, kind of get them ready to go, because we actually have an international trade team from China coming to tour our farm here in a week and a half, and I want to have some equipment cleaned up for them so that they can see what we're doing with modern technology and talk to them a little bit about our variable rate banding of our nutrients and what we're doing with this machine here, because I think that's some pretty cool technology that they would find interesting. Onyx has been working on a go-kart track here, trying to get things going. He's doing pretty good, I'd say. I broke the window handle. Hello. Oh wow, a vacation from Rachel, the computer lady? Every day. Ha! First try. I think before I even try to hook up the fertilizer tanks to this, I'm just gonna pull this up into the yard and do a little bit of checking on this and clean this thing up first. Get this done and ready before I even attempt to hook that up. Well, I had to take a real quick break from getting the tillage ready for harvest, because if you look right there, there's a raccoon. I mean, what if it just bites me and takes off running and I scream like a girl? Hey Dietz, you're on camera, we're trying to kill a raccoon. You want to come tickle it while I wait with the gun? Sure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, but the problem is I'm not going to shoot on it in here.
Until he goes that way
Till
or
he
that
goes,
way.
Yeah.
Hopefully he drops on and goes that way.
Goes that way against the bin,
Right.
yeah.
Are you ready?
I think so. Let's make sure the camera's rolling. All right.
What did PETA say about this?
Oh, they support it. Nobody likes coons. Handled.
What do you have from the center?
Well, between the critter situation and the bin guy coming out to take some measurements, I had a very considerable delay in my progress this morning. But we are going to be building a soak-up grain bin here. It's going to be a 30-foot, I believe a 9-ring, right around 20,000 bushels of storage. We're going to plumb it into a new conveyor that we're going to put up that's going to go into both of these holding tank bins and run into the leg. That'll increase our holding capacity for our wet corn this fall. I've had a lot of questions as to why we're not going to put up a grain dryer. Reason number one is the cost. This is going to cost us a lot less than putting in a faster grain dryer. Number two, we are going to gain storage with this, where with the grain dryer we would not. So that's kind of the big reason for doing this rather than putting in a faster grain dryer. You know, if we have this extra storage and we get a rainy day, we can fill these up and still let that dryer run for a day or two probably while we're drying through the rainy day. But for now, I think Isla and I are gonna go have some lunch. What do you think, Isla? Are you hungry? Yeah, me too. Dad decided he's gonna help me with this thing before we both got to take off for the afternoon. Isla too, she came down with me. She doesn't like to sit in the house, which is good. But some of the main things we look at here are the points, which all of these points were flipped and don't have a ton of acres on the side that they're on. So the points look pretty good. We'll have to check the tires, we'll have to grease everything. We do have an issue with a couple of the sensors where the mud knocked the wires down, knocked the sensors off for the banding unit. We're gonna have to do something about that because obviously there's an issue there. We'll check the drag over, make sure everything is good back here. And then in general, we'll make sure that the air cart is working correctly and that everything is flowing correctly. I know this thing's got pretty new hoses on. We put those on not too many acres ago. So the hoses and the elbows should all be good. So somewhere in here or around here, there's gotta be pins to hook that up. I'm surprised we took them out of there, but they should be in this area of this room. I remember now, I set them somewhere to make dang sure we'd never forget where they were. See? See? There we go. Well, that was a quick little job that only took about 40 minutes. Which is about 35 minutes longer than it should have. That is big corn, isn't it? Yeah, the biggest corn anybody's ever seen. Well, now that job is done. What do you think? You got any words of wisdom? What? Here, say them to the camera. What are your words of wisdom? Playing with all of your birthday presents. Those are some pretty solid words of wisdom. Isla here just turned 4 yesterday. Get those out of your mouth. Well, that does it in the yard for me right now. I gotta head down to Starbuck, which is just a few miles from here, small town, and go to a Farmers Business Network event like I went to earlier. By the way, they're having events all over the US and Canada. So check on it yourself if you're interested. That's where I'm gonna head to. No, I'm not sponsored by Mountain Dew. It's sterile and I like the taste. Parking lot's full of pickups. That's a good sign. Well, that's over. Now we gotta go to the grocery store and get some meat that I have to grill. Oh, seatbelt, seatbelt. Well, we had a change of plans. I don't get to grill quite yet. I don't get to grill yet. So we got a truck coming. I'm gonna fill the grain cart up. The reason we use the grain cart, as I've said before, is because it's got a scale on it and we're able to see the weight that we're putting in the truck because these trucks are driving quite a ways. So I'm gonna load this thing up first, and then by the time this is loaded, that truck should be here. Loading. Loaded. What are you doing?
Huh?
You just came to see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. Where are you going? I guess we better go work on the important stuff while we wait for that truck. Truck is here. Loaded. Leaving. I'll reload this thing in the morning. Onyx has been asking me all day long to please work on the important stuff. Of course, when I say important stuff, I mean Onyx's new project here. What do you think of that, Isla? You don't want to look at the camera? Onyx, do you think you can handle this thing?
I don't know.
You don't know? You think it just might be too fast for you? No, it's not.
It's not.
There you go. Attaboy. I'm getting really excited about that thing, but Becky says my dinner's ready, so I didn't get to grill, but I still get to eat meat off the grill. She grilled one burger for a very large man such as myself. That's not gonna cut it, so I do get to grill a second burger. Thanks for watching, guys.